Alright. Oh shit, I didn't even set up YouTube. Okay, my question was directed at Otto because he told me last time that all he's been doing in Power World is breeding, which he called the boring part. Yeah. Spartango, thank you for the 48 months. Wow. Much appreciated. It's not because of the dancing Vieira, it's because I know Otto was playing Power World. All Otto knows is his name and breeding. It's true. Yeah. Otto is breeding. Yeah, he's breeding a lot of Pokemon. Anyway, hello Timo. Hello Javelin. Hello Bottle. Hello Devilnator. Hello Potato. Hello Spartango. Okay, so let me fix this on YouTube side. Alright, so we found that we 99%ed Final Fantasy X2 yesterday. I'm just gonna be grinding offline back up to wherever new stuff is. That's all that's gonna happen in the background. Right now, I'm trying to do the bestiary stuff, though. But yeah, it's a process. Okay, let's see. Because I didn't realize the bestiary was also an achievement, and then there's things I can't access anymore because they're in chapter 1. So yeah, it's a whole thing. Hello, Fairy. Okay. Oh, Usurper Bot, thank you for the 3 gifted subs. Enjoy your unicorn. Much appreciated, thank you. Okay, sorry, I'm still fixing my YouTube description. Congrats to everyone who got a sub. Oh god, I was like, I've half my screen showing up and it said it was congested and I was like, what the fuck, bro? It's only Friday night. Enjoy your Rainbow Dash. What's its name? Aldness? Oh, would you guys like to watch me build a Lego set? I have one. It's of the first Super Mario game. My first video game, by the way. My first video game I've ever played. It's the Super Mario World. And it's Mario on the back of Ryoshi. And it's huge! Did you get your Rainbow Unicorn? No. I don't need a Rainbow Dash. Fairy would like to watch me build Legos. Okay. Noted. Alright, we are going to be doing more Hildibrand today. I am in like, what? The Heavensward Hildibrand quests now? So, hand cam stuff is cool. Yee. I just have to get it set up properly, so in the near future. Okay, let's see. Where are we? We have to go to Foundation. Will Jav be there to help? Wouldn't you like to know? Contradicting Lego build is cancelled. Wait, what are these random quests? This is not here before. Okay. Do I even need an actual class? Oh, I'll just be summoner. Hello, Nashu. I'm glad you're okay. A gentleman falls rather than flies. As you catch the sight of Nashu, you cannot help but wonder if you're about to have a bad time.
Well, I'll be! Kanade in the flesh. A pleasure to see you again. Wait, is this what they call serendipity? It is, isn't it? That settles it. You've got to help me find the inspector. Core, I was hoping you would silently agree. So, I've been trying to calculate the trajectory of this inspector took when he was catapulted into the sky again. I've triple-checked my figures and concluded he must have landed somewhere here in Ishgard. Unfortunately, the investigation hasn't been proceeding as smoothly as I would have hoped. But now that you're here, we're sure to make some progress. Come, let's speak with the merchants and see if anyone hasn't had dealings with a gentlemanly Highlander.
Oh boy. Oh, hi. A gentlemanly Highlander, you say? My apologies, but I cannot say I have had dealings with the man as you describe. Good evening to you, madam. Oh, are you looking for someone? A gentlemanly Highlander? I know not of this man whom you speak, but mayhaps Mistress Elise does. She's well acquainted with rather lots of merchants and noblemen. Nor lies. I sold my fair share of goods to Highlander adventurers, but I'd not describe such clients as particularly gentlemanly, I'm afraid. I don't think he's a gentleman either, though.
Sir! I say sir! Ah, you must be checking your ledgers to see if he was a customer. That's very kind of you, sir.
Is everyone just ignoring her? That's crazy. Hey, it's the witch. As ever, a warm welcome to you, miss. How may I be of service? A gentlemanly Highlander, you say? Now that I think of it, I have heard tell of a foreigner who may be the man whom you seek. Oh, yippee hype train. Thank you, guys.
Begging your pardons, miss, but did you say you know Inspector Hildibrand?
An acquaintance of yours, I presume. I do not know his name, only that he is here by invitation of Lord Edmont, or so it is rumored. Surely as a ward of House Fortem, it would be a trifling matter to go and ask after him at the manor.
Core! I knew it, serendipity! To Fortem Manor!
Who's Core? Thanks, lady. A nice switch. When will they fix Ishgard? I hope they fix Ishgard whenever Cold comes out. They've been rebuilding for years. Mammet, do you require assistance? Aye, it is as you say. At this time, Lord Edmont is entertaining a foreign guest.
Huzzah! We found the inspector!
If I'm not mistaken, their meeting should be ending shortly. If you like, you may retire to the gazebo and wait for our guest to depart.
A gazebo? Aren't those dangerous? Then again, you seem a responsible sort. Not like to let a wild gazebo run amok. Very well, we humbly accept your offer.
She's a little dumb. Sorry.
And if it wakes up, I'll have you there to protect me.
A gazelle? Did you find out what a gazebo is?
With what powerful magics did they tame this dread fiend?
She's sleeping. Why are we standing?
That must be Inspector Hildibrand.
What if it's not? Oh! I cannot well imagine how arduous your journey must have been. Truth be told, I've found the brisk core thin air to be rather invigorating. It stimulates body and mind both. A welcome benefit when one must discuss matters of commerce. I dare say we would not have accomplished so much otherwise. This is not Hildibrand.
There you are, Inspector. I've been looking all over for you.
I say, who do I see before me? Not one but two of my beloved son's faithful companions.
Lord Godbert? But I thought...
Hildy? Nishgard? This is the first I've heard of it. Aha! I found you at last, heretic! This is a guy. It's a guy. He looks like Estinian. Actually, he also looks like Ingrid from Fire Emblem Three Houses. Yes, you, the hulking brute with the mad gleam in his eye. Your brazen heresy is plain for all us to see. Surrender yourself to the Inquisition at once. We're still doing this? I beg your pardon. This man is an Old Dawn merchant, here at the behest of House 4 Temp. Such baseless accusations will not be tolerated. A guest of House 4 Temp? Then he couldn't possibly... Though there were those two wards that... But they were all acquitted of charges in trial by combat. And if he demands the right to... Then I would personally have to... Oh dear. Why is he doing soldier squats? 1,000 apologies, good sir. I spoke out of turn. I am Sir, and as you may have guessed, I'm an inquisitor who has been charged with investigating reports of a rather suspicious, possibly heretical individual. Ho ho ho, a heretic you say? One who bears a passing resemblance to me. Aye, a man rather muscular, wearing dark garments and acquitting himself in a somewhat gentlemanly fashion, as some might say.
This heretic sounds like the spitting image of Inspector Hildibrand. Could he be... a fan?
Say again? You are acquainted with such a man? Oh no, just lie. I see. And the man you are looking for is Lord Godbert's son. It would seem that our investigations may be connected. So I put you to a proposal. The first reported sightings of the heretic I am tracking came from Falcon's Nest. Mayhap we should journey together there. It is, after all, possible that we are seeking the self-same individual. If so, and if he is innocent, it would be for the best if you were to present him if you were present when I apprehend him, that we might resolve this matter without incident.
I say we go with him. This looks to be our best lead yet.
Then I shall accompany you all. It has been far too long since I laid eyes on my beloved son, and if there is a chance we might be reunited, I should be glad to seize it. Then it is settled. We shall leave for Falcon's Nest at once. Bye, Dad. Falcon's Nest is in a whole other map, right? Oh. No, not that one. Is it here? No. It's up one or two or... What the heck? Where's the snow area? Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh wait, Potato, are you at this Hildibrand quest? Oh, I remember you. Redwald. Mistress, are these your traveling companions? The mysterious muscular vagabond. Ah yes, a patrol sighted him lurking near the dusk vigil. Thinking he might be a lost traveler, they called out to him, but rather than approach, he fled. Quite frankly, I'm surprised you bothered to come all this way. That sighting barely warranted a mention in my report. Aha! The unmistakable scent of heresy. Ah, terribly sorry. Old habit I picked up from my mentor. I know. I will not rush to judgment as before. Still, much as I hope you find your missing spectre, I must confess some small desire to instead unearth a lingering pocket of heresy. Of late, there have been virtually no confined instances of heretical misdeeds. It's gone so bad that some are speculating our funding might be reduced. Or worse, that the Inquisition's operations might come under review. That is why, alone as my witness, I will find and bring a heretic to justice, and prove that our order still has value in these uncertain times. Can we throw this guy off the cliff? Yes, I understand you have your reasons, but whether or not this vagabond was a heretic remains to be seen. Still, if you are set upon your course, you might begin your search near the Dusk Vigil. An excellent suggestion, Sir Redwald. Should we succeed in our endeavor, rest assured that you will share in the glory. I don't think he cares. The hunt continues. Onward to Dusk Vigil. I'm told that region is especially cold, so do not forget to dress appropriately for the weather. Hello? Where's his giant cloak? I'm fine. Maybe. Like, everything I have is short sleeve, though. I don't even know what that is. Nope. Nope. Also nope. I guess this is the most clothed. Wow. Matchy. Ooh, the wagon. No one's out here. I trust you are managing. Good. It would be a shame if we had to turn back now. I like how he's like the most prepared clothing-wise and everyone else is just chilling. Why are you getting even more naked? This land has a beauty all on its own, don't you think? A pity my dear wife isn't here to enjoy it. Why is he wearing a crop top? Oh my god, eventually he's just gonna be wearing boots.
Look! It's frozen! Wait, does that mean the fish are frozen too?
Who am I waiting for? Oh. Alright, sorry, I had to grab a tissue. You already take me, it's freezing. Bah, this is a waste of time. No living thing could survive in this godforsaken wasteland.
Over there! Look! Something's coming from the vigil. Inspector! Inspector, is that you?
Oh my god, it's him. I know those shoes. Never mind. As I live and breathe, of all the places to be reunited with Master Hildibrand's compatriots, how fare you all this fine evening? Hark! A heretic raised from the dead by his brother's unholy magics!
He's not a heretic. He's one of the gentle dead men. What brings you so far from Oldar, good sir?
Well, as you know, ours is a rather lonely existence, so when we heard rumors of an abandoned fortress held by zombies, we were delighted. I was chosen to serve as an emissary and set out immediately. Alas, it seems my efforts were for naught. Hello, Javelin on YouTube. Truly, every last one dead. That is to say, irrevocably dead. If it was necessary, then so be it. Still, after coming all this way, it is more than a little disappointing, you understand.
Then my calculations were wrong. The inspector didn't land in Coerthas?
No, do not fret so. It is our overlord. If it is our overlord you seek, then you are in luck. As the founder of the Gentle Dead Men, our fates and our aether are inextricably entwined. In fact, I can feel it calling to me now.
Truly, good sir. You can guide us to Inspector Hildibrand.
As surely as my rotting nose can lead me to fresh brains. Follow me, my friends. Is he with the chocobos? He's not shivering. One must remain vigilant for heresy, for it can manifest in myriad ways. 'Tis a vile insidious sickness which must needs be burned out ere the infection takes hold. Surely zombification would qualify, yes? Confound it, they left us behind! Yippee! Heck this guy. Should push him off a cliff. Alright, let's go. Where are we going? Wait, we're going right here. Don't call it a comeback. Sarah's look of utter confusion is one you know all too well. Who do they think they are commandeering this investigation? And employing a zombie as a bloodhound, it beggars belief. We must regain control of the situation. With me! Okay. You say so. Where are they going? You guys see Harvey found Doja Cat in Final Fantasy XIV. I can't believe she's playing. And doesn't have a crowd around her. Oh boy. Sickness is wont to fester and spread, yes? Is it truly safe to consort with this man? Stay warm, sir. Simply basking in this magnificent scenery fills me with inspiration.
Inspector!
Hold a moment, my friends. I must needs concentrate. Master Hildibrand is indeed nearby, but there is also something else. Mayhap a powerful magic confounding my senses. I can guide you no further. We must needs split up and search the area. Now see here! These wastes are infested with wild beasts and you would have us split up? Kana can handle herself, true, and you've clearly no reason to fear death. But what of Mistress Nashu? Ah, I take your meaning, my good zombie Kana. Pray see to this lady's protection. Inquisitor, sir, would you care to take the lead?
Come on, you two. The inspector's out there somewhere.
Oh, zombie and me. Not me being the zombie. Okay. Where are we going? Ah, the sculpted legs clad in gentlemanly trousers. I know them. Oh, I see him right there.
Look, that's got to be the inspector.
Yeah, he's stuck between two yetis.
And he's surrounded by giant fluffy man-shaped gazebos.
Nay, my lady, they are not mere gazebos. Note their regal bearing. They are gentlemen gazebos. Fearsome yet fastidious foes who would surely tear me rotting limb from limb. Oops. Only Kana can save Master Zombibrand now. Okay, sure. Can I switch to summoner first? Okay. You guys are doing this. Where's my chocobo? Hello? Gentleman Yeti. Oh, they are gentlemen? Oh, now they're dead. Gentlemanly legs. And he's not okay. Is he dead?
Inspector! Inspector, can you hear me? We've been looking all over for you.
I think he's dead.
Oh, but this just won't do. We've got to get you out of here before you catch cold. Up and at 'em! Everyone is waiting for you!
This is the perfect time to kick him. Forgive me. If I pull any harder, my arms are like to tear. Ah, there you are. We heard shouting. Have you perchance found something? Fury, take me. Is that my heretic? Confound it! I wanted him alive!
Inspector Hildibrand is definitely not a heretic, and he's probably not dead either. He's just hibernating like last time.
Hildy ever was a late riser. Fear not. My wife and I had our ways of waking him. He's gonna kick him in the balls. Why is he naked? Hildibrand and Heliodor! Right this instant! Or wake up right this instant! Why did he jump? Oh wow, he is alive. How are they landing? Oh god. They are so dead. Oh my god, no, now they're both gonna land head first. Now they're both stuck, aren't they? Oh. It's even worse. Was it the Manderville meteor strike or the Manderville meteor drive? Bah! Maybe Julianne was right. Trying to name everything only leads needless confusion. One more time, then. Out you go! Hey, Vivi!
Splendidly suplex, Lord Godbert.
Okay. Well, where am I? The snowy wastelands of Corythus? And who are these people I see before me? Ah, but of course. Who else would adventure into the inhospitable climes and wake me from slumber sweet but my beloved fans? Why do I feel as though I've stepped through a portal into an alternate reality unbounded by the laws of logic? 'Cause you have? What is that? A mammoth? Where did it come from? Suspicious, Phoebe. Oh, that? When my father drove me into the earth, I found it buried beneath the snow.
A little Lalafelin girl. How adorable.
Ashu, please. Note the firm, muscular legs, not unlike my own. 'Tis clearly a boy.
Now that you mention it, I suppose his features are rather masculine.
You two cannot possibly be serious. I am the soul of seriousness, good sir, especially in matters of deduction. This is undoubtedly a young boy who, much like myself, fell into a deep slumber upon being buried beneath the snow. Now then, let us gently wake him and ascertain his identity. Oh my god. There, that ought to do it. It's a boy.
What is this place? Who am I?
What the fuck is happening? What?
I remember nothing.
It is not an all creation that cannot be repaired with a little tender love and care. Master Zomberband is alive and full of beans. It's a miracle. Surely there's a perfectly logical explanation for all this.
Inspector Hildibrand's back, and he's brought a friend.
It would seem that although Father's ungentle administration served to restore this young boy to life, they also robbed him of his memory.
How did I get here? Who am I? Why can I not remember?
Do not worry, young man. Everything will be all right. Take it from me. I have lost my memory more times than I can even remember.
Then how can you? Wait. Then can you help me to remember?
Hearken to me now, for I, Hildibrand, Ancient of Equerry, Inspector Extraordinaire, do hereby swear to solve the mystery of the amnesiac hobbledehoy.
Wonderful, wonderful. I'll get started on a batch of nauseous delights.
Ah, effective as your explosives were in the past, I suspect that young Gigi lacks the hardy constitution required to survive such an approach.
Gigi, is that my name?
When you awoke, you were muttering G. I suspect the phrase may hold some significance to you, so until such time as we learn your real name, I say why not adopt it as a playful moniker? But that's just a sound all Mammets make. What kind of imbecile goes and names a Mammet Gigi anyway? Gigi, I like this name. Thank you, kind sir, but how will this new name help me to remember who I am? Patience, Gigi. This is only the beginning. Next, we will return to the city and see if we cannot find any who know who you are. Come along. Now that I know our overlord is safe and sound, I too must take my leave of you and return to my brothers. I dare say rigor mortis will set in if I remain here any longer. Bound for Thanalan, then allow me to accompany you. Julianne will give me no end of trouble if I keep her waiting much longer, though perhaps she will forgive me once I tell her of Hildy's return. Is he not cold? This is rather a lot to digest, though you have the look of one accustomed to such happenings. In any case, regardless of Mistress Nashu's protestations, the inspector will not be granted access to the capital until we can confirm that he is not a heretic. You have my word that he will be treated fairly. Do you even know where he's going? Is that Julian? Or is this another lady? Behind you. Well, here we go now. Oh, back to Foundation. Don't call it a comeback. You take me, that man. Ah, it's you. I suppose you've heard the news then, that Inspector Hildibrand was cleared of all suspicion and judged to be no more than an eccentric curiosity. If you're looking for him, good luck. I wanted to thank him for his cooperation, but as soon as the Temple Knights released him, he and his assistant ran off to God knows where with that Mammet in tow. As for my investigation, in spite of all the twists and turns, I managed to salvage a satisfactory result. As far as the Inquisition is concerned, the suspicious vagabond was not more than a zombie which wandered away from the dusk vigil. Sickness which has since been purged. Hi, Jet. So it seemed now that all is right with the world once more. For now. I have no doubt that the Inspector will turn up again like a bad gill. And when he does, trouble is sure to follow. Cutscene. Oh, it's the title screen for this. Gigi. Oh my gosh. The something? See you, Inspector. Gigi Hadid would never look like that. The Gigi Situation. Sir must once more enter into a world he does not quite understand. I pray this morn finds you well, or at least better than it finds me. It seems I have no choice but to seek out that inspector and convince him to surrender up his Mammet to me. 'Twas unearthed under most suspicious circumstance after all, and who can say what secrets or heresy it might hold? Therefore the Inquisition would conduct a thorough inspection, and if needs must, destroy it. Given his affinity for the contraption, I feel the inspector may not be amenable to my request. Nevertheless, he must be made to see that is in the interest of public safety. Would you mind helping me persuade him? If you would be praised, At least you have seen reason. Let us pray he will as well. I am given to understand that while the inspector and his assistant have been wandering all over the city with Mammet in tow, they often frequent the gazebo near Fort Temp's manor. With any luck, they will be there now. Okay. Back to pillars. Where is it? Here. Oh boy, time for more raids. For Jet. Hello, Gigi.
To the very pinnacles of the heavens. Isn't she adorable?
Verily shall we scour all creation, from the deepest pit of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens. With the answers we seek, every day shall we be filled with grand adventures, the stuff of fairy tales and legends.
Huzzah! A grand adventure in the deepest pit of the seven hells.
Just so. Such is the creed of Hildibrand, Ancient of Enquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire. Oh god. It's like his son. Well posed, Gigi, well posed. I dare say you have the potential to be an exemplary inspector someday. Right, that's enough of that. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Supreme Sacred Tribunal of the Hellenic Inquisitory Doctrine, I hereby command you to surrender that Mammet of suspected heretical origin into my custody. Why, hello there. Ever the jesters, Inquisitors, sir. Accusing poor Gigi of being a clockwork heretic when 'tis plain to see that he is merely a precocious young lad.
Oh, there you go again, confusing the poor girl. As if those big, beautiful, boxy eyes aren't the soul of femininity.
Not you, please. Were you not witness to the magnificent display of Mandervillian masculinity mere moments ago?
That's 'cause you haven't taught her any better. She needs a proper role model to show her what's what.
They're so stupid. Mistress Nairi, Inspector Sir, what is all this commotion? We can hear you from the courtyard. Oh, it's Dad. Oh, Lord Edmund, my sincerest apologies for the disturbance. I am come to seize his Mammet on behalf of the Inquisition, a fact which I clearly explained to the Inspector before you arrived. At which point they sent to bickering about the contraption's gender. What say you, my lord? Do you think Gigi's a boy or a girl? 'Tis clearly a strapping young lad, no? Fury take me, not you too. Has the whole world gone mad? Fine, fine, but even supposing that Gigi is a real boy, you cannot deny that the circumstances of his discovery and miraculous resuscitation were most unusual. He cannot be suffered to roam the city with impunity until the Inquisition has determined he is not a threat. I beg your pardon, miraculous resuscitation. I see. Then until such a time as Gigi recovers his memory, mayhap it would be best if you adopted him as a ward of House Manderville. I will even stand as witness here and now if you wish. What? Adopt? That would make me Gigi's father? Doubtless the Inquisition would think better of taking any action which might threaten the cordial relationship between our two houses. Yes, of course, I'll do it. Hildibrand, Agent of Enquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, do hereby grant this child the patronage of House Manderville.
Howdy, Papa Howdy. The inspector's finally become a father. It's so beautiful.
Quite. Now that you no longer fear the Inquisition, you are free to show Gigi more of our fair city. Indeed, I strongly encourage you to do so. Mayhap by the grace of the Fury, something will jog his memory. Thank you, Lord Edmund. I shall not forget this kindness. Come, my faithful assistant, my beloved son. You must away. Potato says, just saw a video of someone angry about their PDO getting denied and then recorded themselves going to a grocery store, buying a head of lettuce and eating it raw. What if they just go and call out sick? Oh, hello. I would not presume to question your grand sign, but... confound it all. Is this where you are in Hildibrand's quest, by the way, Potato? Well, mayhap I cannot detain the Mammet, but I am still within my rights to observe the blasted thing. My lord? Lord Godbert would be pleased to hear that his son is as hale and healthy as ever. Not that I would ever presume to meddle on another false behalf, and certainly not without consent. Oh, I passed you. Oh, okay. This whole thing's a separate story, it seems. The Heavensward portion. Anyway, don't eat raw lettuce, guys. Make sure you cook it. Or just eat different vegetables. They're all a new arc. Yeah. Does that mean I won't see the elf guy anymore? The other inspector rival guy? Maybe he'll make a reappearance later.
Cool, look at all them halberds. I've never seen such a well-armed building before.
How long must I stand around waiting for that Mammet to do something passably heretical? Forever. Judging by the size of their estate, they've wealth to rival House Mandeville. Is that a house? Isn't that the church? Oh, it is a church. Come now, Gigi. Surely gazing upon this wondrous work of Ishgardian architecture stirs something within your soul. This grand manor of House Durin Mile Tempsart. Pray do not fill the boy with the Mammet's head with such nonsense. That is a supreme sacred tribunal of Hellenic inquisitory doctrine. I should know. I work there. Furthermore, I'm quite certain that there's no House Durin Mile Tempsarte, and that is rather a ludicrous portmanteau of the four high houses, including that esteemed house, which but recently stood as witness to your adoption.
Well, Gigi, you remember anything? No, nothing.
I say, rather than parading him about before the grandiose, why not give him a taste of something more prosaic? Let us make our way to the holy stables, that he might bask in singular sights, sounds, and smells of Ishgard's famous chocobos. Sir, go away. We're going to the petting zoo. Why is it so cold? The Gigi situation. Still. Splendid specimens of horse-bird flesh, would you not agree? In the hands of a skilled jockey, any one of them could take a first place at the saucer. Oh my god, golden saucer mentioned. These chocobos are the pride of the Ishgardian cavalry, and any temple knight who dared exploit them for personal gain would answer to the Fury himself.
How about now, Gigi? Do you remember anything about Ishgard? Be sure to sniff the chocobos, it might help. It didn't.
You know, just because you found him in the Coerthan snowbank, it doesn't mean he hails from Ishgard. Which is why we ought to try taking him to the markets and exposing him to all manners of goods from across Eorzea. Excellent suggestion, Inquisitor. Timo says it's probably time that he gets back on 14 to catch up for the expansion. Yippee! Wait, did you do Dawn Trail? Wait, am I not complicit in this farce? Fury, forgive me. Yep, you are. Yeah. Oh, okay, you have to do post Dawn Trail.
But I want one. I want one. Buy me a chocobo, please, Father. Father, that strange-looking thing is staring at us.
Spoiled sprat.
Gigi. Am I that strange-looking?
Oh no, you made it self-conscious. I think the post-Dawn Trail patches are fun. Good lore. It's not that one. Oh, I'm going to the Jeweler Crozier.
Why bother? It's no use.
Now, Gigi, you must not give in to despair so easily. Did I not promise you days filled with grand adventures and the eventual discovery of your mislaid memories? Spirits, Gigi! Spirits! Oh no. Well. Oh my god, all for that. Good day, Doc. My word, a vase flung to the ground with reckless abandon. Could this be the opening salvo of an indiscriminate campaign of vandalism? Oh my god, this moron. One waged by your wild gesticulations, perhaps. At least look before you strike a pose. The gods only know how much that vase cost. 1 million gil. 123,504,000 gil at last assessment. 'Twas over 700 years old and graced the homes of a dozen archbishops, 8 counts, 2 lord commanders, and 1 duke. 100 million gil! Well, it's not your fault, sir. Why are you upset? Oh, Helone, why have you forsaken me? I would run! Wait, maybe Gigi can fix it. Oh my god, he fixed it.
Oh, would you look at that?
Is that like a glamour trick, though? You better not knock it over again. It's a miracle. Nay, the divine intervention of the Fury herself.
Did I do that?
Gigi, my boy, that was marvelous. You are a born artisan, just like father.
Papa, Hildy's papa. Your grandpapa Gonbert, the man who woke you with a few gentle taps to the noggin. You won't believe what else he can do with that hammer of his. Why, some folks say he wields the very powers of life and death. Once he and the missus come back from the tour of the Western Highlands, I'm sure they'd love to see that magic trick of yours.
Do not demean this Mammet's power as a mere parlor trick. We just witnessed a miracle, and I demand that you all acknowledge it.
This Mammet.
Sir, I say. Sir, 100 million gil for the Mammet. Nay, 100 million gil and the Duke's priceless boss. My word, is this what passes for trade in Nishgard? Gigi's my flesh and blood. I will not sell him at any price.
Please, Papa Hildy, no more. I know you mean well, but we can deny the truth no longer. I am a Mammet.
Gigi, whatever has gotten into you? You are my son. You are a Manderville man.
Listen to your Papa, Gigi. You're a Manderville girl, through and through. Stop it, both of you. You're not my papa or my mama.
Well, you ran away. Goodbye forever. Oh, the pot's gone again. Ah, the unmistakable scent of, well, perhaps not heresy exactly. Regardless, that Mammet's power cannot be allowed to fall into the wrong hands.
Oh, children do say the most hurtful things.
Well, it was only to be expected. Gigi is at a rebellious age. Strange as it may sound, I too tested my parents' patience, and that on more than one occasion. But if they could ever weather the storm, then so can I.
I say we find out what's gotten him thinking he's a Mammet.
But he is a Mammet. How can you not... Oh, never mind. Oh my god, I'm surrounded by idiots.
I'm sure he doesn't mean what he said about his Papa Hildy, which means he thinks I'm his mama?
Just so we're clear, you do agree that it's a Mammet, right? You don't honestly believe that, you know. The measure of a Mammet. Hildibrand knows his heart, that love transcends dimensions of time and space, definitions of man and machine. The course of fatherhood never did run smooth, but I, Hildibrand, guardian of Gigi, doting parent extraordinaire, shall find a way to overcome this trial and be reconciled with my beloved son.
That's the spirit. Solving a simple case of childhood rebellion should be easy for a man who's unmasked thieves, defeated duelists, and led armies of the undead.
How are you enjoying Hildibrand? I am surrounded by idiots once again in these quests. It's just these two. Well, this guy's also kind of an idiot. Yes, that's all very... Wait, what was that about the undead? Actually, don't tell me. For now, all that matters is finding that Mammet. We should begin by speaking with the sentry stationed at the city gates and airship landing. If Fury help us. He has left Ishgard. We need to know about sooner rather than later. I'll visit the Ark of the Worthy while the inspector and his assistant head to the airship landing. You can question the guard at the gate near the manufactory. After which we will regroup there and share our findings. Dismissed. Is that here? Yeah, well, I'll TP to it. Wait. can see that Sir and Brereton play the straight man to the comedy. Oh yeah. Classic Japanese style comedy, which I don't understand. Because it's not funny to me. You're just silly little guys. Herewort. Little fellow with a wide-brimmed hat. Aye, he came through here. Bought passage on a supply ship bound for Falcon's Nest. One of them was named Rollerfields, right? Funny little buggers. Seemed keen to be anywhere but here. Oh no, he left the town. Well, Gigi left the city. He was not by the main gates. In the centuries of the airship landing, I've seen no one matching his description. He went through here. Falcon's Nest. If you already take me, we must return to that freezing pit of despair. Wheresoever Gigi goes, I will follow him, and find him and embrace him as my son once more. However, I surmise our final destination lies far beyond the walls of said outpost. Indeed, there is but one reason he would return to those frozen wastes. To frolic in the snow and cast his worries to the winds. Really, he seemed in no mood to frolic when last I saw him. As I recall, he used his arcane powers to mend the vase, only to become morose and belligerent when it came clear to him that he was, in fact, a Mammet. One might even say he remembered what he was, remembered his purpose, and so he returned to Western Coethus, that famous breeding ground for heresy, where first we found him. Home to his heretic masters to share with them the intelligence he had gathered on the city. At long last, the undeniable, the unquestionable, the unmistakable scent of heresy. What are we standing around for? We have a heretic to catch. Oh god. I would still like to push him off a cliff.
Inspector, I'm starting to think that Inquisitor Sir might not think very highly of our little girl.
It is possible, but I would not presume to know his feelings ere he voiced them explicitly. Until such time as he does, we should endeavor to surreptitiously bring him round to the opinion that Gigi's a boy of pure heart and good intent. Subtlety in all things Nashu. That is the Mandeville way. Oh my god. I hope I can just walk through. Oh, nice. Come on. What's going on? Just NPC things. Footprints. The tracks continue north. Aha! I knew it! The Mammet immediately left the outpost and looks to have headed north along the river. By the Fury, I cannot wait to finally catch him in the company of heretics.
I don't much like your tone, Inquisitor. If our baby girl ran afoul of any heretics, she'd look them square in the eye and tell them she doesn't want any. Hey, Inspector, I think I just had one of those moments, you know, of insight. Maybe Gigi came out here to find Lord Godbert. I did tell her grandpa might like to see that trick of hers.
Brilliant deduction, Nashu. He must be eager to meet his grandparents. The self-same ones he renounced when he declared that you were not his father? Ah, what a fine young gentleman, eager to explore his heritage. Let us make haste, my friends, for a reunion of 3 generations of Mandeville's beckons. He just completely ignored him. I really can't be bothered. I don't know why he's still following us. The tracks continued to the north. Oh. Oh, wait. Those are his. What are they doing here? The mammoth lies motionless in the snow, fragments of ice stuck to its cap, and suggesting the impact of something small and round traveling at high speed. A snowball? Are you good? I can't believe his grandparents are here.
Ugh, my head. Who? Oh, it's you. You followed me.
Yep. Oh, Gigi. If you wanted to have a snowball fight with the grandparents, you should have said so earlier. Papa Hildy was very worried, though he is glad to see you're unharmed. It would seem he was struck by a snowball, much like the Steinbocks. He's dead, Steinbocks. Are you sure he isn't damaged? As if a mere blow to the head could fail or Gigi. We Vanderbilts are made of sterner stuff. I myself have been driven headfirst into the earth on no fewer than 2,000 occasions, several times from moms above, and my mind is no less brilliant for the experience. I expect the earth was no less brilliant for the experience either. Why are you nodding? Oh, he's behind me, isn't he? What good fortune to cross paths with you lot so far from civilization. Forgive me for not taking notice earlier. I was so engrossed in my duel with Julian, but how rude of me. Would you care to join us?
Grandpapa Godbert! Grandpapa Godbert! Mama Nashu says you wield the powers of life and death. I beg of you, Grandpa Godbert. Grant me life. Make me a real boy.
Oh my god, it's Pinocchio. Giuseppe! Where's Monstro? Are you sure about the sun? It may sting a little.
I will endure whatever I must to become a real boy.
Oh my god. Are we gonna... Okay. Then, let us begin. He made him naked.
This body, it's everything I ever wanted. It's perfect. Thank you, Grandpapa Godbert. Thank you.
Oh, but I have not even begun to begin. Baragot, guide my hammer. Oh. Okay. It's amazing what these character models are capable of. Is he a real boy? Oh, no. Oh my god. Is that a Rogadin?
Papa Hildy, I'm a Manderville man.
Gigi, my son, come to your father. Let me have a look at you. Oh my god, I think he is a Rogadin.
Papa Hildy.
Gigi! only they in slow motion. Oh my god, this man's gonna get tackled. High five and a hug? What is going on? Oh, that's not a hug. That's not a high five. What the heck? Oh my god, they're wrestling. What is it, the clothes hanger? Jervy's not here. I don't know what this movie's called. Or clothes rope? Clothesline? Yes, 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 that. Clothesline. Oh. GG's. Now that brings back some memories.
Papa, Hildy. Oh dear, who could have done such a thing?
And we're back. By the Fury. It's just like the vase all over again. Miraculously restored to its original form. Does that mean his memory's back too? Gigi, my boy. Upon further consideration, I believe that this body may suit you best. It is, how shall I put this, more manageable. Why is his hat censoring Godbert? It looks like Godbert's naked.
And much more adorable. But how can I ever be accepted as your son if I remain a Mammet?
By who? Is that what's been troubling you all this time? But why didn't you say so? Manderville is more than mere flesh and bone. He is vigor, compassion, honor, a gentleman for all seasons. Be you man or machine, it makes no difference if they call you a Mammet. You look them in the eye and you say, "Nay, I am a Manderville Mammet." Mother, father, forgive me for not consulting with you earlier, but circumstances forced my hand. I have formally adopted Gigi as my son, and Horde of House Manderville. Ye gods, I knew he was fond of the Mammet, but did you hear that, woman? Our son's gone and got himself a son.
Grandpapa Godbert, Grandpapa Godbert.
Ha! It all makes sense now. Grandpapa Godbert and Grandmama Julian. I've been waiting years to hear those words. Few things in life are grander than becoming a grandparent, as they say. Ha ha ha. Boo. His mom hasn't said a word this whole time. Who is the person watching them? Oh, it's a giant snowball, isn't it? Oh, it's a giant pan. Why is she angry?
And
What's so bloody grand about it? Oh, she doesn't even call old. Run! Okay. I'll not be made grandmother to a bloody buggering mammoth. It's past time I beat some sense into my beloved boy. Oh. That's why she's angry. You take me. I had heard the tales of dark nights before, but no. No, it couldn't be. I think it was something far worse. Heretical like as not, but rules be damned, I'm not risking my life to find out. I think she's great. Hildibrand's mom is my favorite in all these. Yes, Fairy, of course, is into MILFs. Calm down, son, it's just a drawing. They're mad. Utterly mad. The whole damn lot of them. How their house could rise to such prominence, I'll never understand. Well, at least the Mammet seems to have overcome its existential crisis. But before today, I didn't know a Mammet could even have an existential crisis. Wait, what am I saying? It's a Mammet. Why should I care what it claims to think or feel? If you won't take me, their idiocy is infectious. I must not allow myself to fall prey to it. Follow procedure. Report to your superior. One step at a time. One step at a time. Who's that? Are those the real heretics? Auspicious. Oh, we finish. Right then, my superiors have been informed of the Mammet's adoption by House Manderville as witnessed by a House for Temps. Proceeded to take me to task for my gross mishandling of the situation. They remain convinced that the Mammet is a product of heretical machinations and have commanded me to redouble my efforts to prove this uncontrovertible fact. That may prove problematic, however, as Gigi seems to have forsaken his quest to recover his memories and throw himself wholly into his new life as a Manderville Mammet, casting about for any hint of a case alongside his doting father. In any event, though, I do not share my superior's conviction. I think it's safe to say there is something exceedingly unusual about that Mammet. You saw with your own eyes how effortlessly it restored that vase, and itself, to its original form. Reconstructive magics are not particularly rare, but his are unlike any I've ever seen before. Is this the intermission? I need more tea. Oh my god. See you, Inspector, next time. Okay, I'm getting more tea. Be right back. Whoa, Fate, hello. Now it's Fate. You just wake up. You just wake up. Gazebo to call our own. Sir may be the only man who has yet to drink from the well of madness. That you stand here before me is proof that Helene smiles upon me this day. I have need of your assistance, and before you think to run away screaming in terror, I pray you hear me out. You've been sleeping pretty late recently? Oh, well, you ended earlier today than the last time I saw you, at least. It concerns the esteemed and now missing. It concerns the esteemed and now missing and presumed dead Knights of the Heavensward. None have returned to the capital since all the unpleasantness began, yet recently we have heard rumors of these honored sirs walking the streets. 'Tis heresy most foul, I say, and I mean to get to the bottom of it. But we will need all the help that we can get, which means, fury take me, we could benefit from a certain individual's serendipity. Besides, if we don't seek him out, he's like to show up at the worst possible time anyway. At least this way, it'll be on our terms, and we can keep an eye on that boy. Mammet! Mammet! Yes, righto. You must be wondering why I asked you to come. Well, you and the inspector seem to enjoy a natural rapport, so... Praise Helene. For a moment I was afraid you'd make me beg. This may well be my last chance to prove my worth to my superiors, and if I can't... till four times matter. I was too hungry. Skipping dinner was a good idea. Why did you even entertain the notion of skipping dinner, Fate? They're back here again.
But why, Papa Hildy? Little Gigi's been a very naughty girl.
Because, Gigi, such behavior is unbecoming a gentleman.
But why, Papa Hildy? Why is it unbecoming a gentleman?
Ah, Inquisitor. Kana. Good evening to you both. Are you come as adoring fans or on business? Business. Always business, you may be rest assured. You had a heavy lunch around 1, so you thought you could? That's happened to me before. Yeah, no, it's like 3 p.m. heavy lunch ends, and then you're good. 1 is too early. Yeah, it's a silly cat girl again. Yeah. They are wanting for brain cells. Deny. Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire. I'm at your service. Is it robbery? Murder? Tax evasion? Avoidance? Wait, before we get into that, what's going on here? Much as it pains me to admit it, my beloved Gigi, the apple of my eye, the fruit of my loins. No. Attempts to deface this lovely gazebo. Naturally, as his father, it falls to me to see him return to the straight and narrow.
That's not true. I was drawing a family crest for our home.
Now, Gigi, I know you are fond of this gazebo, as are we all, but it belongs to Lord Edmund. You wouldn't want to steal from Uncle Edmund, would you?
I guess not. Then where is our gazebo, Papa Hildy? And does it have a warm stove with a steaming kettle, too?
Who's the mom? Cat lady. Cat girl here. Oh, cheesy Gigi, don't you see? We have no need of kettles or gazebos. As gentlemen inspectors, the world is our oyster. We can go whither we please, and where the red fern grows or the wild rose blooms. I read this book, Where the Red Fern Grows. And yet you've been sleeping in Lord Edmund's gazebo for how long?
I don't care about wild roses. I want to live in a gazebo with Papa Hildy and Mama Nashu. Gazebos are quite expensive, and dangerous if not domesticated.
Dangerous indeed, my boy. And besides, we are gentlemen inspectors free to travel the length and breadth of Eorzea in search of a case. Does that not sound more thrilling than whittling away the hours beneath a gazebo?
I guess.
If it's case you want, you need not go so far. We are currently investigating reports of individuals masquerading as knights of the Heavensward. These contemptible charlatans are rumored to have tricked several hapless maidens into attending private parties for a small fee, with the promise of enjoying the company of those great sirs. Those who were foolish enough to attend found their experiences to be so traumatizing that they've refused to discuss them in detail. Needless to say, your assistance in this matter would be greatly appreciated, and for it you shall receive due compensation. Say no more, Inquisitor, say no more. I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, am well versed in the ways of the fair sex.
Since when?
Mummy! Mother dearest. I was under the impression you had departed for Uldar.
And leave my beloved boy to keep on playing at being an inspector as well as a father to a bloody Mammet. Bugger that. You're coming home right this instant.
How can you say such things? It's my life's calling to be an inspector. And Gigi's my son. He is a Manderville man. Grand as it is to see you, you have come at a most inopportune time. The young woman of Ishgard in need of a champion is to defend them from fiends most foul. Come, Nashu. Come, Gigi. We shall demonstrate to my mother our peerless investigative skills and bring these criminals to justice. Run away, run away. Oh, balls, he's stubborn. Probably gets it from his soy arse of a father. I trust you lot will help me keep him out of trouble. Right then, come along. Well, that could have gone better. And worse. Let's not keep them waiting. He does need a good bonking from our frying pan. Okay, we must question the maidens of the last vigil. World-weary maiden. Please, do you think me so foolish to fall for their charade? When I heard from the others, said knights bore not even the slightest resemblance to the Heavensward. As if I had not already memorized every detail of my Sir Adelphil's face. Oh, wherever could he be? Crestfallen maiden. Oh, thank you, Fate. I do have tea. When I came back, I was coming back with tea when you came up. I am truly outside her grace. My allowance all gone to waste on those, I dare not say it. Mayhap those awful rumors are true. Mayhap I must needs accept that he now walks in Halone's halls. She's talking about someone who died? It sounds like. What in the seven's hells so damn appealing about getting paid a pittance to do the watcher's job for him? Vengeful maiden. I demand satisfaction. Swift and terrible vengeance. How dare they prey upon a lady's emotions to line their pockets with gil? If Sharabart were here, he'd purged a lot of them like the festering sickness they are. Ah, yes. A pity he too remains missing. So very much a pity.
Papa Hildy, that grandma over there is staring at us.
Now, Gigi, a gentleman must be more careful with his words. First of all, you only have one grandmother. Second, and this is tremendously important, never, ever call her that. At least, not yet. Promise?
Yes, father. I promise not to call Grandmama Julian. Grandmama Julian. Greetings, milady. Oh, ain't you a charmer? And there I was thinking I might have to rip your bloody head off if you said the G word one more time. Like that, Papa Hildy?
Ah, my faithful assistants! Have you gleaned any new information? No. Other than the fact that these women scorned seemed to detest the faced knights with every fiber of their being.
These two women were telling me all about what they'd do if they had cornered Sarah.
Is this the best you can do, then? Bloody oaths and girlish fantasies? And you call yourself a Mandeville man? I assure you, Mother, we're only just getting started. The tapestry of lies and deception behind which the truth hides is off, unraveled with a tug of a single loose thread. I say, young lady, I would beg but a moment of your time. A young lady? Somehow I doubt that young lady was targeted by the charlatans we seek. I, ambitious crone, 'tis true. I too was taken in by the false promises of those awful, awful men. Long have I yearned for a chance to meet Sir Valjuin, so when they said I finally could, I didn't hesitate for even a moment. But when they escorted me to the manor and undid the blindfold and I looked on to the hideous faces of those so-called grand sirs, I screamed and fled. They were gone when I returned with the watch, but their neighbors said they had overheard them speaking about seeking shelter in a place called Edelshire. I know it's not much, but I pray this information helps you in your search. With the dragons? My lady, I swear to you, here and now I, Hildibrand, Ancient of Enquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, shall not rest until these dastardly fiends are punished for their foul crimes. Otto, you were here earlier, what do you mean?
Huzzah! 3 cheers for Papa Hildy. Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray!
And there you have it. Our quarry can be found in Edelshire. Come, my loyal assistants. Justice waits for no gentleman. Well, that's all well and good, but I've never heard of this Edelshire. Have you? Yes. Your point? Your mama. You mean... we're to travel to the Dravanian hinterlands. Right now, just like that. Is there something here? What's on this? Oh, there's a Moogle. There's a Moogle delivery here. This is not a Chikorita moment. What do you mean? Bottle, stop getting naked. Bottle, this is all your fault. Alright, stop being weird, Bottle. Truly, this magnificent settlement is a testament to the hard work and camaraderie of her uplander and gobby citizens. Yes, well, I'm just glad we're no longer being pursued by fire-breathing dragons, musket-wielding crabs, and bomb-throwing goblins. You know, the other ones.
But hey, they were no match for the Lady Julian and that pet of hers, am I right? I want to see her make the bad gobbies fly again. God's sakes, Hildy. Accepting Kana, this lot would be dead in a ditch somewhere if it weren't for me. Nonsense. I would never let any harm come to my loyal assistant or my beloved son. Yeah, it's all Otto's fault. If I may interject. Now then, let's split up and question the good people of Idleshire. My keen inspector senses tell me that one of them has knowledge of the false knights we seek. Are we just gonna completely ignore Sir? Yeah. But he was just gonna walk away too. What is Bottle doing? Still playing Power World? Sure. Yes, Lovejock's knows of ground sirs. Sneaky uplanders keep to shelves. Bingo not with gobby folk. But each to own. Lovejock says no questions, only jingly shine. Where did Bottle go? Oh no, Bottle's dead. In-game Lona. Oh, you must be talking about them Grand Sirs. They drifted into Idleshire some time ago, as I recall. Pay visits to the Great Library, though I couldn't tell you why. Exceedingly experienced treasure hunter. Is this not one of those? Oh, no, that's a lady. Oh, I know about the Grand Sirs. They keep to themselves in that building of theirs south of the round spot. You'd best watch out, though. They're a dangerous bunch, liable to kill you for looking at them cockeyed. It's entirely possible that I've gone completely and utterly mad, but are you perchance the long-lost twin sister of an Ishgardian noblewoman? They are the same model! Otto went to breed? Oh. What? Look behind you! A three-headed gobu! Wait, maybe she's a plant. Why do I feel like I've not seen the last of that woman? Oh my god, wait, she might be the villain. Oh, thanks, Faye. Another gobby. Oh, goodbye, gobby. If only we had the testimony of a concerned citizen which could conveniently direct us to the villain's precise location. The Grand Sirs are holed up in a building to the south of the markets. Good show. I think we're being led to a trap. We are so dead. There, that's the one. Come, let's inform the others. It would seem that no one is home. There's naught we can do, but wait then. What if we broke in? Papa Hildy, I just want to say that I really like this place. I think that you and me and Mama Nashu could have lots of exciting adventures if we stay here.
You might be right, Gigi. This community seems to have fostered an enlightened, free society, welcoming the honest souls willing to work and contribute to the greater whole. Did anyone happen to see a gazebo on the way in?
As I live and score. Hildibrand, Hillidor, Maximilian Manderville.
Slowfix. Could that be... I say, could that be Slowfix coin toss?
Do you know this Gobby Inspector?
I most certainly do. Why, Master Slowfix was my very first employee.
When traveling through the Dark long ago, Gobblyvlock was waylaid by Uplander bandits. With no jingly shine to pay brass blades, we had no way to backtake goods. Until we make busy deal with Gentleman Uplander, that is. With fastness, he finds Uplander bandits and brings much bangy boom, and returns to Goody Gobby's missing goods in great justice. Henceforth, Slowfix gains new appreciation for Uplanders. But for chance encounter with Gentleman Uplander, he never conceives of egalitarian utopia. One may even claim Hildy a founding father of Edelshire, with metaphorical tongue flaps, that is.
Oh, the memories. It was a near thing, for the bandits were clever enough to see through my ingenious disguise as an innocent milkmaid. But in my haste to escape, I tripped over a barrel of fire sand, and as they say, boom gobby doom.
Cool. No busy deals for the wicked.
No busy deals indeed. But leaving that delightful anecdote aside, yea, gods, Master Slowfix, just looking at what you and your fleck have made of these ruins is making me big eyes.
Gobblyvlock has come a long way since wandering days, but we have not forgotten Gentleman Uplander's kindness. Slowfix is here to offer hand lending.
Well, far be it from me to refuse. My son Gigi has grown quite fond of your magnificent city, and so I should much to stay here with him and my assistant for a time. We would not require much in the way of accommodations. A humble gazebo, for example, would more than suffice.
Why settle for gazebo when perfectly good estate right behind you? Residents of building in arrears, and Slowfix happy to evict them.
What? But we were pursuing the fiends who lived here on a suspicion of defrauding young woman.
Fraud? In Slowfix's egalitarian utopia, this he will not abide. All the more reason to let Gentleman Uplander and his flock stay instead of grandsires. No need for jingly shine either.
Wait, the grandsires are in here?
Huzzah! A giant gazebo to call our own.
Why is it suddenly raining really bad? I know not what to say. Thank you, Master Slowfix, thank you.
No need for teary-eyed tongue flaps. Gobblyvlock is possessed of more obligation to repay Gentleman Uplander for past generosity. Enjoy new gazebo, and good luck with hunt for grandsires. Papa Hildy, since this is our gazebo, is it okay if I draw our family crest on it?
I can think of no better way to celebrate this joyous occasion, and perhaps draw the ire of our new home's former tenants. Come, let's go and purchase some paints together. This gazebo shall be your canvas. Now he's gone and gotten himself a sod gazebo. Bloody hells, if he really thinks I'm gonna let him keep on playing at being a father. Where's Godbert? How long is his unicorn mount here for? I have no idea.
Oh look, they're painting!
Wait, why are we just waiting outside? Hey Jervy, you're waiting to get paid for you give the 100 subs needed for this mount to me. It's only $50 worth of subs. So 3 subs. Still no sign of the notorious Grand Serres. I dare say we're going to need more paint. Why is it still raining? A gazebo to call our own. Okay. Is this here forever? I hope so. You met someone on your server that is a husband IRL and in-game boyfriends. Does her husband know about her in-game boyfriends? And her husband is in the... Wait, are you serious? Wait, you mean server as in like the 14 server or like in a Discord server? In Fort... Oh my god. Wait, how did you come across this information? Don't trust anyone over 60. Hildibrand has never been a patient man. He knows I have in-game boyfriends and he's okay with it. How did this come up in conversation? Oh, as much as it pains me to admit it, a gentleman's stamina is not without limits. I dare say I could do with a spot of tea. Well, me too.
Hey, Inspector! Is it just me, or have those two been looking at us for the past few minutes?
Yeah, go get him! Oh, just quite normal behavior for my adoring dance, I should think. When finally presented with an opportunity to meet their idol in the flesh, all too many succumb to the fear and flee. Or maybe, just maybe, that the Grand Bloody Serres. Come on, they're getting away! Because you thought their friend was their boyfriend since they're always sitting together, and she's like, oh, we were dating. We were dating. What do you mean were? Does that mean they broke up? Do the in-game boyfriends know she's married? And her husband sits in Limsa watching her sit with other guy characters? Her husband doesn't play. Because the in-game was like, I want a... Wait, what? Alright, there's some weird-ass people out there, Harvey. Be careful. Why'd you talk to this person? Yeah, that's a lot of tea, Jervy. Thank you for the tea. Hearken to me, you dastardly rapscallions. You've nowhere to run. Reveal yourselves at once. You met them at a wedding in game that you randomly got invited to, and then you saw them again. You were like, hi. Oh. I shall not ask you again. Come forth, Grand Serres. Name yourselves and answer for your misdeeds. Are they over 60? Is that why the quest is called Don't Trust Anyone Over 60? Oh my god, they're old. What the heck? I can see why those ladies screamed and ran away. Slay of a thousand worms, the silver sphere which hath pierced the very heavens. Holland! Do you guys think he kind of looks like Holland if Holland had wrinkles? Master of magics, ancient and awesome, the divine hand which hath defeated all maladies save senescence and incontinence. Gone spot! Grand Serres Excelsior! I don't know whether to laugh or cry. Mayhap both. Yeah, the white one's... the white-haired guy's weapon is pretty... Grand Sirs. Ahem, Grand Sirs! You stand accused of willfully and unlawfully convincing young maidens of Ishgard to attend private parties under false pretenses, thereby inflicting upon them terrible financial and emotional distress. I, Hildibrand, Ancient of Enquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, am come on behalf of those poor, defenseless innocents, and to see that no others are made to suffer as they did. Now, lay down your arms and surrender yourselves into my custody. Ha! The audacity of this boy. You should feel ashamed of your words and deeds. No, shoot. You will rue this day, and rue it hard! Where's he going? Gods, how I've missed this. The air streaming past, the blood pumping, the taste of copper on my lips, the slight dizziness. It was on a day like this that we met, wasn't it? And when we soared into those azure skies, we never truly came back down. He's fucking dead. Oh no, don't go towards the light. Oh no, flashbang. Who the heck is that? Do mine eyes deceive? Pigsty of my heart, descended from Halone's halls to guide me to her bosom. I didn't even know you could look this old in Final Fantasy XIV. My beloved, my everything. Long have I waited for this moment. Take me in your arms once more and lift me higher. Higher! Higher! Bulge. Okay. Higher, higher, higher. He's fucking dead. Oh, he went to heaven or something. He went to the afterlife. He went to the far plane. And he's dead. Orland. Orland! Oh. Wait, is that a rock? Or dirt? Oh, he missed the rock. Alas, poor Orland. I knew him not in the slightest, but he seemed a decent man. Chickentry and attempted murder notwithstanding. What? Right, sure. He will rue this day and rue it hard. Where'd he go? It doesn't look like he came back down. Oh. Oh my god, did he land on his spear? That'd be crazy if he did. Oh, he did not land on his spear, but he was close. Wait, I've seen this before. All too recently. Ahem, yes, anyway, he's only mostly dead. If the Master of Magic's ancient and awesome here acts with all haste, the man may yet be saved. Nodders. No nodders. Who is he looking at? Is he okay? Oh, you're referring to me. I see. With all haste, was it? Yes, I'll get right on that. Looking... Well, enjoy lunch, Fate. Oh, mournful voice of creation, send unto me a creature of the abyss, my thrall to command that I may smite. Oh wait, that's no good. Let me see. Something of a rather less controversial tradition. Yes, something with more pep. A vortex of biting winds to rend the flesh. And smite my foes. Oh, now he's actually just dead. Foes? I thought you were friends. Let's get him to bed. Alright, let's go to bed, Grandpa. Let's get you to bed. What is going on? Oh, he's alive. Saint Renette bugging me with the bleeding gay bog. My back! My back! Gah, 'twould seem I've underestimated you lot. That makes two of us. Enough. Leave them be. Or do you not care what becomes of the Mammet? Who is that? Is that the lady? Gigi! But when? How? Oh my god, it's the lady. I thought I recognized you. First in Nishgard, then in Edelshire. You've been following us since we left the capital. Fair faces, fair and fearsome, the midnight shadow which hath deceived kings and queens. Doris! You can't possibly have been so naive as to think we'd not see through your ridiculous disguises. And yet here you are, so effortlessly and easily lured into my trap, for which we are most grateful. Mind, my companions are hardly cut out for life on the road. All has been in preparation for this moment. The parties, the petty schemes. From the first, the objective of this grand design has been the singular Mammet. I swear to you, if you harm Gigi in any way, we have no desire to hurt the boy. We but require his help to reclaim that which is rightfully ours, our youth. Is that a bomb? It's a bomb. Confound it, I can't see. Grandmama, Julian, do something. Damn, they're very slowly getting away. Can we see them? Oh.
Papa!
Hey. Gigi! Run, you done. Oh my god, you imbeciles. Stay strong, my son. I swear, I shall find you. Why aren't you running? Follow Hildibrand. 12 struck me down for a fool. So desperate was I to seize the grand stairs that I failed to discern their true intent before it was too late. And now poor Gigi's in their clutches. What if I never see my beloved son again?
I suppose we ought to prepare for the worst. They could be halfway to Radzatan by now.
I highly doubt that. I very much doubt that, given that they were moving at an animentous's pace.
The little milksop's right. Let's get after the old buggers.
Milksop? Huh. That's what my mentor used to call me. Among other things. Those are the memories. Alright, where are we going? Yep, halfway to Radzatan for sure. You thought elves don't age? Oh, they're called Elizans, but they're essentially elves, yes. Oh! Rhea, thanks for the raid! Welcome in, raiders. I hope you had a good stream. Welcome in all. The demonic army shall raid you. Okay, I was trying to read what my emotes were. How was your stream? What were you doing in 14? I'm Kana. I'm a shapeshifting fox. I've been a VTuber. We're currently going through the Hildibrand quests, but I'm very like behind on those, so we're on the Heavensward ones right now. We're just being chillin'. I'm trying to finish this arc. I think I have 2 more quests. Or like, you know. Yeah, 2 more quests. Okay, I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking for here though. Speak with Hildibrand. Oh, there he is. Oh, there they are. You did, yippee! You did a ton of MSQ. Ooh, okay. You're an early Heavensward. You've done some Hildibrand, but only RR. So you made right. Okay, yeah, no worries. Well, I hope you enjoy the game. Heavensward is like my 2nd favorite expansion. I'm very excited for you. Enjoy your journey ahead. And thank you once again for the raid. I'm very excited for you. I'm excited for everyone who like goes through 14 story. It's fantastic. You have a wonderful stream. I love Heavensward so much already. Wow, I'm glad. Yay. Alright. Yeah. But don't worry. No spoilers here for anyone else who's worried. This is just... Well, unless you're worried about Hildibrand spoiling stuff. Hildibrand stuff is not related to the MSQ at all. But I'll just put that out there for everyone else. Yes, take care, Rhea. Anyone else who has to raid and like, you know, rest or take care, do whatever they gotta do post-raid care, post-stream care, feel free to do so. This is a very look-friendly stream. Let me guess. Wondering why I haven't gone and smacked him upside the head and put an end to this rubbish, eh? Yes, actually, Julian. There's a time for cracking skulls and a time for letting your idiot of a son deal with his troubles on his own. That's why. You know what? That makes sense, because she's just been following us this whole time before this. Think he's sleeping or just resting his eyes? We mustn't act rashly. If they realize they're being watched, they may attempt to flee again. Very slowly. Okay, what if I go up? That's not death, you fool. It's just some passerby. Mumble, mumble. They saw me. Gigi? They're still looking at me. Ah, see? Death stalks us at every turn. Oh. Okay, yeah, it's not like they can see us. So, it seems that the Grand Seres have been caught once more by the very inspector that was trying to catch them. What? How ironic. Also how premature. We have them, yes, but they still have Gigi. Damn it, if only some manner of opportunity would present itself. Well, where's he going? Ask and ye shall receive. You can ambush that wizened dragoon, take him hostage, and demand an exchange. Inquisitors, sir, you disappoint me. The gentleman cannot condone the violent kidnapping and ransom of his elders. No, no, we shall approach this problem as paragons of honor and virtue. Kana will stalk and subdue the Grand Sire, and then relieve him of his armor. Is that any better? I was stripping an old man naked more gentlemanly than taking him hostage. Chaplin's right, I am the straight man. Rest assured, I shall all reveal soon enough. Godspeed, Kana. Alright, time to kidnap an old man and take off his clothes. Orland. xxKanade. True. Ah! I knew you'd... Wait. Who are you again? There's something awfully familiar about those muscular forearms, those strong yet tender-looking fingers. I say, would you be so kind as to massage my shoulders, young lady? There's this lingering ache, this tension that Gonspark can't seem to soothe with his magics. Remove my breastplate? Oh, of course, how silly of me. Pray lend me a hand with these straps. Oh my god. Truly, young lady, you are a saint. He didn't take off his armor. And now he's naked. Oh, I swear, it's the little things you begin to appreciate. My dear departed wife used to help me with my armor, you know. Right, I should be seated to better receive your tender ministrations. Hey, it stopped raining. I guess we have to massage his shoulders. Ah, the healing tingle. Would that I had a tincture of salamander with which to treat these aches. My little pig's knee used to spread some on my chest and under my nose to help me sleep through the night. Come, don't be shy. Work those soothing fingers into each and every knot. Slowly, make me forget my troubles. Okay, this is weird. We're once again... Okay, first we had to oil up Godbert, and now we're massaging another old man. Okay. He's asleep. The old dragoon's soft snoring suddenly stops, and you begin to fear you may have borne witness to his final moments. Leaning closer, you extend a hesitant finger, only to stop short when the sudden spasm signals the resumption of his labored breathing. Ah, he's alive. And now he's naked in his jammies. With the utmost care, you remove Orlan's sabatons and breeches, leaving the sleeping old man exposed to the elements and at the mercy of the nearby ravenous bears and tentacled mortals. May he rest in peace. Oh my god. Good night, sweet prince. That's okay, no one's around. He'll be fine. All the marbles are further away. Hello. I got the goods. Ah, my stalwart assistant. By your return, I gather you have taken care of the dragoon, and by taken care, I mean afford him of all his due courtesy as befitting a man of his years while returning with the equipment I require. Yup. The old gray mare, she ain't what she used to be. Ain't what she used to be, ain't what she used to be. Entrusted to you by the elderly owner that he may receive a vigorous massage. The suit of armor is surprisingly light and reeks of garlic. Okay, he's not a vampire. Capital! Then, without further ado, I shall disguise myself as Orland and free Gigi from captivity. But you two look nothing alike. They may be old and slow, but they're not blind. Oh, ye of little faith, you are in for a treat. For you shall have a front row seat to the magnificent display of Mandervillian guile and subterfuge. Hey, is it time for dinner yet? Otsu, hello! Thank you for the 60 streak. Have you ever watched Takano with your life on the line? Why is your life on the line? We just ate, you daft bugger. And where in the hells is Orland? I know he's got to take a piss every hour, but damn it, he could at least be quick about it. Oh, that's what he was doing? Hope you're well, Totsu. What if you just use magic on the cage? No. He just looks like himself. Greetings, fellow antediluvians. I've returned. Oh no. Oh, bollocks. It's about time. What? You said you were gonna eat ice cream today and you forgot again? How'd you forget? Oh, no, that's bollocks. Don't say anything, Gigi. Pack up your things. I want us back on the road in 10 minutes. Before we do that, we must first release young Gigi here. 'Tis behavior unbecoming a gentleman to keep children in cages. What in the seven hells are you blathering about? He's going to get away. No, he will not. See? Still here within my care. Right then, on a completely unrelated note, I shall now take the boy with me on a brief sojourn into the wilderness. Phew, you take me, it's working. He's about to walk out of there with Gigi, and they won't even try to stop him. So far, so good. Is the old man back? I'm cold and there are marbles after me. What this thing is called? Oh no. I'm me, but you're also me. But that can't be unless... Oh my god, he's gonna think he's a ghost. This is it. This is the moment when my light flashes before my eyes. Oh, my dearest Pixney, we'll be together at last. Imposter! How dare you attempt to trick me with a ruse so hackneyed it would make a minstrel blush? Ye gods, I never realized dying would hurt so much. Oh my god. Now's our chance, Gigi. Come with me. Vivi! Wait! Vivi! My son? What's gone into you?
Vivi. Vivi. Where have I heard that name before?
Remember who you are, Vivi. What you are. A creation of the great shoreline archmagus Quan. Is this a 9 reference?
Quan. I was given life by Grandpapa Quan. I remember now. We lived together and he taught me many things about the outside world.
What exactly do you remember, my son?
everything. Yes, everything. I remember that Grandpapa Quan created me, that he took care of me, raised me, and that we were very happy. But then, he abandoned me. Grandpa Quan abandoned me.
He believed you were flawed, Vivi, that you lacked the power to turn back the hands of time and make him young again, and so in his ignorance he cast you out and died all alone. Quan adopted Vivi at 9 and was like a Q, like Kiana. Oh. To turn back the hands of time? Then what we witnessed in the Crozier, with the Duke's priceless vase, that power could be brought to bear on people. But wait, how do you know all this? You couldn't have possibly been associates with this Archmagus Quan. We found his journals during one of our many trips into the Great Library. Scavenging for valuable relics is one of the few ways we have left to make a living. We were famed heroes of the war in our prime, with fortunes to match, but no soldier has the strength to triumph over time. And before we knew it, the hour of the sheath was upon us. Ishgard no longer had needs of our services. So we came here to eke out a living, to keep doing what we do best, until our bodies wouldn't let us. Imagine our surprise when we stumbled upon the opportunity of a lifetime, a second lifetime, as it were. A Mammet with the power to take that which was broken and restore it to its prime state, to turn back time with its temporal magics and give us back our misspent youth. But you would take me. This is also... I don't even know if there's a precedent to determine whether or not this constitutes heresy. We knew where to look. Even with the journals, we determined that the Mammet was somewhere in the Western Highlands. A chance for a second chance was within reach, and then we were forced to watch as you imbeciles pulled Vivi from the snow, nearly ruining everything. Wow. Captain Morgan, thank you for gifting 3 subs! Congrats to everyone who got a sub. You guys didn't hear the alerts, right? Alright, congrats on your Rainbow Dash Unicorn mount as well. Much appreciated. Okay. Vivi, listen to me. Come with us and we can help you unlock your true potential. Just think what you could accomplish were you to master your magics. Not only could you make us young again, but you may even have the power to restore life to Archmagus Quan. Vivi! Vivi! Impossible. No magic can truly return the dead to us. At best, you can animate a corpse, and I need not review the precepts to declare the products of necromancy are abominations in the eyes of the Fury. Did you just say potential? Oh, he's dead. Or he's gone. Gigi. Wait! What of our adventures? What of our gazebo? You are a Manderville, Mammet.
You have always been so kind to me, Papa Hildy, and I will forever be grateful for that. But Grandpapa Quan made me. He made me and I miss him. So even if it fails, I have to try.
What are you doing? They're getting away! We have to stop them! Mayhap, we must respect Gigi's decision. He's letting his son go. So that's the end of the chapter, eh? You're giving up and coming back home. I too made a decision long ago to become a traveling inspector, and I have ever stood by it. Mayhap it is from the singular stubbornness of mine that Gigi took inspiration. Nay, I cannot abide it. He is my flesh and blood. My son! I dare not let him use his temporal magics to pervert the natural order. Aye, it falls to me, his father, to ensure that Gigi keeps to the righteous path and only utilizes traditional methods of zombification to raise the dead. Okay. Inquisitor Sir, I must applaud your dedication to your work and cannot thank you enough for all you've done on our behalf. Yet, I fear if we continue as we are, Gigi may be driven to rash action. Therefore, I would ask that you suspend your pursuit of the Grand Stairs for a time, that I might be afforded the opportunity to convince my son to return peacefully. Well, seeing as how we can only guess at the full extent of Gigi's powers, it might prove dangerous to act aggressively should he choose to use them. I knew you would understand. Right then, there's no time to waste. Nashu, let us retire to our gazebo and discuss our plans. I suppose it'd have been a shame had he given up that easily, though that means I'll have to stick around even longer. On the other hand, if that bloody Mammet's really got the power to make them young again, then... What? What was that about? I guess me and Sir are the only ones who are sane here. Where'd he go? Oh. I said I'd suspend my pursuit and I will, but that doesn't mean I won't continue my investigation into that Mammet and its powers in Ishgard. Oh, okay. Don't trust anyone over 60. Ah, I saw you fit to return to the capital as well. The Inquisition has a rather large collection of heretical tomes, including many of Charlatan origin, and I don't mind to scour them for information on temporal magics. This is, of course, all for the sake of confirming the Mammet's heretical origins. Yes, only that. Why are you looking at me like that, as if to imply that my interest in these matters is more than a professional one? I'm sure I don't know what you're not talking about. Thank you. That will be all. Do I get another cutscene? Oh, I do. On the end of the chapter. Okay, I'm gonna grab more tea. I'll be right back. I'm gonna run an ad. Give me like a minute. Alrighty. Next. The proud and the pointy-eyed. Sir is a man at the end of his tether. We need to speak. I've been scouring the archives for any information regarding temporal magic since we last spoke, and the results have been rather troubling to say the least. As you may not be aware, ancient Olog is portrayed in the Enchiridion as a cautionary tale. A great empire brought low by its vanity and hubris. However, there are certain apocryphal texts in which the Alligans are cast in a more sympathetic light, if not outright exalted. 'Twas in these texts that I found references to temporal magics once wielded by Alligan mages. Said magics could be used to halt or even reverse the temporal state of a given object. If these accounts are to be believed, and if Gigi's abilities in these magics are one of the same, then it may be possible for him to turn back the hands of time for the Grand Serres, much as he restored the Duke's priceless vase. That being said, there's no telling how this will work with regards to a living being. Consider, if you will, that the vase was filled with water when shattered. Even if the vessel were restored, what would become of its former contents? Would it be filled with water as before? The very same, every drop returned, or would it be different water? Or would the water once spilt be forever lost? I speak of the soul, my friend. For even if one could use these magics to restore the dead to life, would they be as they were before, with all the same thoughts and memories and feelings? The Grand Serres are convinced that they can regain their lost youth. And... oh, Transgal Gaming, thank you for gifting 5 subs! Ah, thank you. Congrats on your Rainbow Dash mount. And congrats to everyone who's gotten a sub. The Grand Serres are convinced they can regain their lost youth, and maybe they can, but the dead who have entered into Halone's halls cannot return. They cannot, yet Gigi's nonetheless resolved to try and resurrect Archimagus Quan. Speaking of which, according to some Charline texts in the archives, Archimagus Quan was an accomplished scholar known for his study of ancient Alligan magics. Further evidence that Gigi's abilities are likely derived from ancient traditions, I suppose. But more importantly, I learned the location of the Archimagus's former residence. Mayhap we could find something of interest there, something which could help us to persuade Gigi to change his course. I had a mind to summon Inspector Hildibrand and make the journey there together. Would you be willing to join us? Excellent. Then let us be about our business. I saw you! Heretic! Who? I beg your pardon? Are you accusing me of being a heretic? Yes, you! Inquisitor, sir! I saw you sneak into the archives and sneak out the forbidden tomes. Saw the mad light in your eyes as you partook of the forbidden knowledge. Oh, for the love of... I did all of that for my investigation. Aha! You admit to your crimes. That you did secretly without permission in blatant contravention of your rules. Reading the forbidden tomes. Then by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Supreme Sacred Tribunal of Hellenic Inquisitory Doctrine. Slap him. You stupid, ignorant. Are you all so desperate to keep your goddamn jobs that you'll go around accusing all the world and his wife of heresy? Is that what we've been reduced to? I'm sick and tired of looking for the heretics in every bloody shadow, of trying to guess the sacred sins of everyone I meet. It's stupid and pointless, and we're better than that, damn it! We're better than that! I'm glad Sir has come around. If you will not surrender yourself, then I've no choice but to inform my superiors. Okay, can we push him off a cliff now? Well, that all came tumbling out, didn't it? I suppose there's no point in trying to convince myself that I have no personal investment in this matter, or that I still have a professional one. Somewhere along the way, I stopped looking for the guilty and started looking for the truth, perhaps, and a way to help those in need. But there's no place for people like that in the Inquisition, is there? And it's only a matter of time before that stuttering fool comes back with an armed guard. Let us depart for Edelshire at once. We need to find the inspector. The Proud and the Pointy-eyed are in the Edelshire. Where are they? Yippee! Oh! It's still there, the drawing. It would seem we arrived too late. Inspector Hildibrand has already gone off on his own to confront the Grand Serres.
He came back briefly to trade Jinglestein for supplies and whatnot, you see, and the Gobbies ear caught them trading tongue flaps about killing dragons in the Forelands. When the inspector learned about it later, he said he had to get after them right away and backtake Gigi. He said he had a duty, not as inspector, but as a father. Look at that. He's got no obligations to a bloody Mammet, especially one that chose to leave of its own free will, as I recall. I swear I turn my back on the boy for one bleeding second and he loses his goddamned mind. I'm afraid he might try to do something reckless. Don't you think we should try to find him and offer hand-lending?
She's picking up the Gobby accent. I'm rather more concerned about what will happen to the Grand Serres attack. Or worse, kill Venny Hrosfelger's brood. But first things first, I suppose. Would you be so kind as to assist Mistresses Noshu and Julian in their search for the inspector? I will pay a visit to Archmagus Quan's abandoned abode in the meantime. Oh, and before you think to refuse, just know that you need not fear for my safety. Let us just say that our singular experiences together have inured me to the harsh realities of, well, reality. Cool. Huh. Could it be the scrawny little shite's fan his spine?
Let's start by heading to Tailfeather. I reckon the inspector probably went there to first ask after the Grand Serres. So if we do the same, we're sure to catch up with him eventually.
Okay. Tailfeather? Is he behind this rock wall? Oh, he's outside. Oh no, they're outside. Where's he?
Right then, I say we split up and make requests separately. If you learn anything about the inspector or the Grand Serres of Gigi, come and tell me.
Okay. Is it in here? No, there's no one in here. Maybe it's around the house. Oh, there you go. Oh, I've done stuff for you. The Guardians with the Mammet. They were here, proclaiming to all and sundry that they were going to slay the greatest dragon of them all. The gods only know if that naive fools were serious. Oh, those daft sods. They were for Annexed Shrine. Not quite sure what their intentions were, but they were awfully confident. Not much I recall. Or that much I recall. Mimiclon? 3 dragon slayers and a Mammet, eh? I'd call you a mummer if I hadn't seen him come through earlier, boasting about how they were off to kill the biggest one yet. It doesn't seem like things are going well.
Oh, I see. So the Grand Sirs were headed for the Annex Shrine.
And my dear boy wasn't far behind them either.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go, let's go!
You just fly there? TP there? Oh, well, let's just PTP there. We're still close. Okay, this way. Is it out this way? Okay, this way. Bellow bottle. Fancy seeing you here. Are you breeding? Oh, there they are. Oh, wait. He's in the dirt again. This poor and unfortunate soul who bears a striking resemblance to Orland is quite firmly embedded in this earth.
Would you look at that? The inspector sure gave him what for.
It may be, but where'd the other 2 get to? Not to mention the Mammet.
Why don't we pull him out and ask? Though having said that, it looks easier said than done. Oh, how silly of me. I'm sure you've got more than enough strength to yank him free, right, Connor?
Okay, sure. Oh my god. This quest was so short. It's because we have a trial coming up. Wait, that's Hildibrand.
Hello, B. He's just wearing some sort of magic mask that makes him look just like the inspector. Just like that man of 1,000 faces back in the door.
No, that's Hildibrand, all right. There's no fool in a mother's eyes. I say, what trouble has my beloved son gotten himself into this time? Oh, it's Godbert. Oops.
Why, hello there, Lord Godbert and Inspector, sir. How'd you 2 end up traveling together?
Blind fortune, you might say. I was too far from Tailfeather when night began to fall, but fortunately Lord Godbert chanced to find me wandering in the wilderness. Lord Edmund told me all about this recent trouble with the Grand Sirs, as well as Hildy's investigation. And a father cannot help but take an interest in his son's affairs, can't he? As for me, I was eager to share with you my latest findings, namely Archmagus Quan's research notes. Hi, Haro! I haven't slept like that since I was buried in the lich yard. Yep, it's him alright. Well, I must confess, no small measure of embarrassment to be found in such a state, having been so unceremoniously disposed of by the Grand Sirs. But ignominiously, notwithstanding, I am most grateful to you for your succor, and pleasantly surprised to be reunited with you all, said Hildibrand. This wouldn't have happened had you waited for us instead of... Why in the hells are you still wearing that rubbish? An impenetrable impenetrable disguise is essential when consorting with the criminal elements. Alas, 'twould seem the Grand Seres have grown more perceptive in their newfound youth. Wait, do you mean they've already regained their youth? What about Gigi? Did you see him? Was he behaving strangely? Now that you mention it, his warm, soulful eyes were rather more pointy than I remember. By the Fury, not pointy. According to the Archmagus Quan's notes, that's a sign Gigi's used too much magic. If he carries on like this, his aether will be expended and he'll end up not more than an empty husk. This is terrible news. We must catch up to the Grand Seres at once. Do you know where they were headed? All I heard was that they were keen to slay dragons. They were bound for the Churning Mists, a place called Zenith, to kill a great worm named Nidhogg. Oh, that's not happening. Really? That all happened? Huh. I meant the other one. Hresvelgr. Okay, that's not happening either. Hresvelgr. Fury, take me. What could they possibly hope to achieve? Nothing. You're just fools. If I could turn back time, oh my god, also known as Vivi, but a secret is safe with you. Hildibrand wishes to entreat your aid in a matter of great import. I, Hildibrand, Ancient of Enquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, do hereby ask you all to aid me in rescuing my son and putting a stop to the Grand Seres machinations. You know, there's really no need for all that. We came because we wanted to help. I, Nashu, faithful assistant maker of explosives extraordinaire, do hereby present to you this fresh change of clothing. Capital. I knew I could count on you, Nashu. I shall change en route. Come, my friends, to Zenith and to Gigi. Okay. Isn't If I Could Turn Back Time a song as well? If I could turn back time. It's like really old. Oh, if I could find a way. So, okay. Make ready, my friends. The final battle with the Grand Seres is at hand. Which would seem my wounds were more serious than I thought. I fear I'm in no condition to confront our foes. There is but one thing that could restore me to my former indomitable self. Don't you worry, I've got some salamander oil right here. Shall Mommy give her baby boy a massage? Oh, my dearest Mummy. Mother dearest, I would not impose upon you, not even when my ever-loyal associate stands ready to minister my muscles. Why do I have to do this? Don't tell me you're embarrassed. Let Mommy take care of her little Hildy hurts. My dear wife, I know you mean well, but let Connor handle it. I can personally testify to the healing talents of her strong yet tender fingers. Why do I have to massage all these strange men? Let her do it! If that's the way of it, I'm counting on you. Okay, I guess. I don't want to do this. Let us brook no further delay. Come, my friend, coat my body in oil as you have done many a time before. What? Why do you hesitate? Have we not done this time and time again? Oil me up, woman. Salamander oil, it rubs the oil on his skin. It does this whenever it is told. Okay. Oh, how it soothes my aches and pains. Quickly now, knead it into my flesh. Knead as though you've never kneaded before. I don't think you want that. Gah, Such furious needing. I applaud your enthusiasm, but mayhap I is urged to excessive force. Nay, you were in the right. Already the gentle warmth begins to spread throughout my body. The fires of righteousness burn anew in my breast. Hold, my son. Though your passion is renewed, you may yet be spurred to greater feats of Mandevillian strength. Derived from the purest essence of salamanders, the ancient legacy of House Manderville. Salamanderville! To you, my beloved son, I am now become a proud father. I must bequeath this most sacred of oils. Salamanderville? Could it be that the legends were true? Your muscles shall shine with the brilliance of 1,000 suns. No mortal man will have the power to do you harm. Verily it is so, for by its grace did I once weather the slings and arrows of a bandit horde, and bring my hammer of justice to bear upon their wicked heads. The time has come. Take this oil, and help Hildy become the Manderville man he was meant to be. Why do I have to do this? Why can't Nashu do this? Oh my god. I'm ready for my final oiling. The best of the best for a Manderville man to rise to the top as the cream only can, so for the lack of a logical plan, massage the Manderville man. Oh, the song, yeah. If I could find a way. And then the turn back time? Or something like that. Oh, the Salamanderville. How it flows into every nook and cranny. Quickly now, lay your hands upon me. Massage me with all your might. You're phrasing. Yes, that's the spirit. I could feel it building and rising. Yeah, that's it. Nashu, why can't you do that? Why can't you do this? Such passion, such fervor. I am the inferno unbound, the tempest unleashed, but I have not yet begun to pose. Yes, you have. I can't believe he's doing this here. In front of this big monument. I am Manderville man. That Salamanderville is my word. I've never felt so alive. Such vibrant colors, such intense sounds, such fragrant smells. Mother, father, Kana, 'twas your oils and your strong yet tender fingers which opened my eyes to the glory of creation. I am a gentleman inspector reborn. Onward, to zenith, no matter the laws of nature they pervert or the limits they break, the Grand Sires can do naught to stop me. Oh boy. Nodders. Why is the camera shaking? Velger, are you alive? Did they jump from all the way up there? Are they young? Oh my god, wait, they are young now. They just needed skincare, really. Now they just look like any other Elysian man. Woman. Vivi, let's look pointy. No! Grand sirs, I've come for my son. Oh, must we do with this now? We have a dragon to slay. There's no need for any of this. The war is over. But not for long. The worm's death will give rise to a new era of fire and blood, and we, having consumed his eyes, will use our new powers to win untold glory on the battlefields. Our legends will echo in eternity. Oh my god. You would doom countless innocents for glory. No, I won't allow it. Over my dead body. Far be it from us to deny you then. This is the end for you. The ultimate end. I'm sure everything is fine. Right? And he's fucking dead. He's getting Knight of the Rounded. Well. Hey! It's that old lady. Evie! Wake up! And he's dead. So much for that salamander oil. Have faith, my love. He is our son. Gigi, my beautiful boy, pray do not look down on me with such pointy eyes. Let Papa Hildy take you home to our gazebo. Stop calling me that. My name is Vivi. Vivi. I remember everything. My powers, my purpose, my grandpapa Quan. I made them young again. But it's not enough. I need more. More. I need the worm's eyes, and then I can finally bring him back. I'm sorry, Gigi, but no, you cannot. Grandpapa Quan is gone. He's right, Gigi. Maybe you could restore his corporal form and breathe life into it, but his soul, what made him your grandpapa, is forever beyond your reach. That's not true. I can restore everything to its ideal form, to the way it should be. Even Grandpapa Quan, even you, Papa Hildy. What? What form? Please, Gigi, you have to stop. If you keep using your power, you'll die. And he's dead. He's still dirty. Oh, he's out of the juice.
I don't understand. Your clothes are still dirty and tattered.
As I should be, Gigi. For my every waking moment is as the gods intended. Every day I live life to the fullest. Every day I enjoy grand adventures. I found your grandpapa's research notes. What he gave you wasn't the power to make things the way they were. He gave you the power to change the world. To make things the way you believed yourself yourself believe they should be. That's why your magics have no effect on the inspector. Because you know in your heart that this battered and bruised form of his, in its own way, right. Is in its own way right. My thoughts exactly, Inquisitor, sir. It is for the self-same reason that you are unable to make Grand Master Quan younger. In your heart, you knew there was naught that needed to be changed. Your beloved grandpa was exactly as he should be. Your every day was to be treasured and worthy of celebration.
Then what about the Grandsires? Why was I able to make them young again?
All you truly knew of them were the stories they told. Wondrous tales of daring do by heroes of the primes of their lives. It's no wonder you were able to envision them as such.
That's all they ever talked about. When they were young and free and full of fire.
At first, Archmagus Quan didn't understand the true nature of your abilities. He struggled to deduce why you could not make him younger as he originally intended. Eventually, he realized that your fond memories of him were preventing you from conceiving of him as anything but an elderly creator, and that the only way to achieve his goal would be to take them from you. But you were all he had left in the world. No longer a mere Mammet, but a friend, family, his only family, his grandson. He couldn't bear to lose you, so he renounced his quest for immortality.
But I still lost my memories in the end.
He was afraid of leaving you all alone in the world, afraid that others would attempt to take advantage of you and your magics. So before he died, he decided to take your memories from you after all, to protect you. Aw, that's so nice of him. But despite his best efforts, something remained. Something stronger and more powerful, and even more resilient than anything Archmagus ever dared dream. You were never broken, Gigi. You were never abandoned. All he wanted was to set you free.
Free? Free to do what?
Whatever you like, Gigi. Don't you see? That was his final gift to you. A new life. A new story all your own. Wow, it's just like Yuna and her story. And Titus and his story. Its eyes are going to be back to normal? This has all been very, very touching, but we're not getting any younger. Well, you aren't at any rate. You've suffered your meddling long enough. I had intended to use this trap to kill the worm, but since you are so perfectly positioned... Huh? Are you kidding me? They destroyed the ruins? Oh my god. This better be still standing when I come back out here. Oh wait, the Mammet will restore it. Gigi, go! Oh my god, he's coming through! Yippee! restore it, restore it. And now he's dead. I am Vivi, grandson of Archmagus Quan, and Gigi, son of Hildibrand, Hildor Maximilian Manderville, and this is my story. I think that's what he said. Oh yeah, it is! Oh my god, it's a 9 and 10 reference! That's crazy. Where'd those old guys go? Oh my god, they're back to normal. Does that mean the pot is also broken? He's naked. Oh wait, there's no dungeon for this one. Okay, cool. You got shot with a gift sub. Yippee! Oh no, he's dead! It's like it never happened. With the last of his strength, he turned back the hands of time. Not just for the pillars, but for us all. He made us all as we once were. As we were meant to be. After all that gallivanting about I get bugger all, what about my misspent youth? I was not meant to be this bloody old. Such a fine day. Never have I squatted with such perfect form. I may well have reached my physical peak. Ha! What rot. Act your age, you daft sot. You look foolish. You should be grateful. Gigi saw what you had become and gave you a second chance. That was our second chance to relive our glory days. It was all rather silly though, wasn't it? Maybe Quan had the right of it. Maybe it's not so bad growing old. Oh, thank you, Doc. This is the longest I've narrated in a very long time. I was a coward when I was young, but now that I'm old, I'm not afraid to say things like, I love you, Doris. Oh. You're a blind bloody fool, Conspot. So in all that time of their Ellison lives, they never got together. That's crazy too. Are they handcuffed? Why are they doing that? I say, am I dead again? Kana is meant to drive the story for Chat, and Chat is meant to hydrate break Kana every so often. True. You're quite alive, Inspector, along with everyone else, thanks to Gigi. The Grand Serres are also in our custody. Who handcuffed them? What, my boy? Where's the little tyke anyway? Gigi, he embarked on a grand new adventure. He's no longer with us. I see. If that's what he wanted, then I could not be happier for him. I'm sure Archmagus Quan would feel the same way.
What do we do now, Inspector?
Is it not obvious, Nashu? Wide, wide world beckons us, with the promise of mystery and wonder. We shall resume our never-ending quest for cases perplexing and profound, and perhaps one day we shall meet young Gigi again. I love this theme. I hate to admit it, but this whole mess got me thinking that maybe it wouldn't be so bad if I really did have a grandson. You did right by Gigi, Hildy. Your father and I can see that. We're proud of the man you've become. And I'm proud of you too, Mother. Finally coming to terms with the ephemeral nature of physical beauty and allowing yourself to age gracefully. Oh, you don't say that, Bo. She's gonna whack you in the head with the pan. Okay, well, she should. Oh, she is... yes, angry. Gracefully, was it? I fear we may have had a failure to communicate. No, that was on you. Oh my gosh, he's coming for him again. Oh, that's how he ends up in Stormblood. Oh, never mind.
There he goes again. Wait for me, Inspector. Wait!
Oh! Okay, well, I guess he is going to Yensia or something. Huh. What is this? That curious light I spy in the far eastern skies. and this oh so familiar scent that fills my nostrils. Do I smell a case? Worry not for me, my friends, for wherever the wronged wants for succor, I, Hildibrand, shall be there. Till we meet again! How do you change trajectory upwards? Queen. Oh my god, he didn't even get to say bye to his son. I say, you do know that so long as the core remains intact, little Gigi's not actually dead.
That's right, so dry your tears, boy. There's no need for all this moping about.
How do they know? He has fallen into a dormant state because he used up all his aether. His core will gradually recharge as it draws upon the ambient aether, and in time he will awaken from his torpor. I shall tend to the child for now. Yippee! BB's alive! As for those three, I should be glad to take them back to Ishgard in your stead. A most generous offer, my lord, but hardly necessary. After all, 'tis my duty to bring them to justice. Oh, yes, it was my duty. After everything I said to the young Inquisitor, I can't go back to Ishgard. They'll toss me in the gaol and throw away the key if they don't kill me outright. So go to Edelshire and live in Hildy's Gazebo. Someone ought to look after it while he's away, no? That doesn't sound all that bad, actually. Fully glad I am to accept your offer. Yippee! I suppose there's nothing for it but to wait till he comes back down. It was the most graceful strike, my love. You haven't lost your touch. What are they smiling about? Okay, well. Yippee! Oh, rip in pieces, guy. Maybe he's dead. Cutscene? No cutscene? Oh. Speak with Sir. I suppose there's nothing for it but to leave the Grand Stairs to Lord Godbert and for me to see Inspector Hildibrand's gazebo. I'd like to thank you for everything you've done. If you find yourself in Edelshire, come and see me. There are a few arrangements that I need to make, but I can't imagine that it'll take that long for me to settle in. Thank you, my friend. Until we meet again. Ooh, yes, this will be the last one. Bye-bye forever, Hildibrand. My mossy manatee. Oh my god, wait, it does stay. The graffiti does stay. Wow. Looking back on the course I've run, it's not hard to think of the man I was and feel ashamed. Before I took on this case, I've had only left the capital a handful of times. The rubbish I believed, the facts I considered unassailable. If you would take me, what a fool I was. If I hadn't met you and the Inspector and Gigi, I never would have realized how much I had come to hate my job, nor would I have discovered how much more satisfying it is to seek out the truth, the whole truth. One might say that getting labeled a heretic and having the Fleers guard is the best thing that could have happened to me. After all, now I am free to start a new life here in Eagleshire as a consulting inspector. But enough of that. There's someone I'd like you to meet. Gigi? Gigi's back to normal. Lord Godbert made some modifications, as you can see. His smaller size should allow him to absorb Aether more effectively over time. He thought that if he were to travel with you and share in your grand adventures, that maybe it would hasten his reawakening. Oh! It's the little minion. Thank you, my friend. I do hope our paths cross again someday. May the Fury bless you and keep you. Yippee! Alright. For next time, I think I have to split into two. It's like just too much talking for me. Oh my god, roll credits. I can't read. Oh my god, wait! He's kind of oh my god, he is dressed like Manderville. Or Hildibrand. But blue. Wow. Why is he just throwing books into a barrel? Wait, that's a shiny looking book. What do you... Oh. Are those like the religious text teachings or something? Oh! Lieutenant Ultima Yuna, thank you for the sub. Much appreciated. Thank you. I cannot read the oh hey, it's the Gentle Dead Man. Why are there Corbins on top of the... Okay. Hildibrand will return in Stormblood quests. Ah! Yay, I'm glad this stays.
Still out and about?
Oh my god, that's so cute. But why can't I go in?
Wherefore art thou, Inspector Shirt?
Oh my god, that's so cute. Oh no, give him an umbrella though. This poor guy. Alright, that was a nice story. I'm glad we got to see Vivi write his own story. Wow. And now I'm glad I understand that that's a reference. Okay, I'm done though. I'm so tired. I've not spoken that much for 3 straight hours of reading game or narrating game in a long time. I need to remember not to do that and pace myself. So we will probably split the Stormblood stuff in half next time. I'll do it in 2 so I don't overwhelm my throat. Okay, but I'm done for today. I will see you guys tomorrow, I think. It's kind of up in the air. I am touching grass. I don't know how late I will be back. But yeah. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Thank you. Appreciate your company as always. Hope everyone has a good rest of their time zone wherever you all are. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully, or at least like Sunday, for more fun and games. Alright, take care everyone. Thank you. Bye.